Okay, so I don't want to be offensive or nothing, but I really wasn't that excited for the new Charli XCX record. You can cancel me on Twitter for that statement if you want, but I refuse to change my position on this matter because I am an American, and I don't have to. These singles were just really underwhelming, and I'm tired of pretending that they're not. There was only one single that I was really feeling throughout my entire heart and soul. Baby. Not to say that they were bad. They're not. They just weren't as exciting or as ear-catching as her music has been. Wasn't really vroom vroom. I'm about to crush. Crash was going to take us back to the true romance era of her career. Her worst era. But this time with the caveat that she is a far more experienced musician. She has grown in talent and creativity immensely since then. Perhaps that era was only bad because she just wasn't a fully realized musician yet. So that begs the question, was I correct in my disinterest of this record? Was I just being a little baby, a itty-bitty little sludge girl? Should I just have held faith that Charli would slay as always? I don't know. Kind of. Crash is a very direct and to the point record. It is very tight and precise, and really spends no time showing you what it wants to show you. This aspect of Crash helps out Charli immensely in the more traditional pop approach she was taking this album in. No sound or song lasts particularly long, thus ensuring that nothing overstays its welcome. Even with their brevity, everything still sounds fully developed. But then again, there really isn't that much to develop here either. This is where I do get a little bit dicey on Crash, where the big drama truly starts, and all you gay little nerds start to cry. Crash is a really watered down hyperpop project that doesn't do a good job at building a bridge between the avant-garde and the mainstream, or even her early work and her recent work. I do not hear the connection between Sucker and Charli apart from like maybe one song. Like, it is far less daring compared to her recent work. And that's sort of the problem with going for radio play. You have to sacrifice a lot of creativity to achieve it. It is very hard to get cool shit on the radio because most people are casuals. Do you really think that Peyton Nicole is going to listen to track 10? No, she's going to listen to AJR and Ed Sheeran. Fuck you, Peyton Nicole, I'm gonna snap your spine like a twig. But honestly, who cares about bubblegum bass? Because Crash is still fun as hell. It may not be as subversive or experimental, but that's sort of the whole point, right? What Charli wanted to do with this record was expose more mainstream audiences to more avant-garde music, and she really did do that. This record is going absolutely insane. It is selling better than any of her other work. It puts Boom Clap to shame. But it still really feels like she had to sacrifice a lot of her music's personality to the chart gods to do this. Crash is fun, but it's not Charli XCX. It is still infinitely more listenable compared to Sucker or True Romance. But I still can't help but feel that Crash didn't get the development that this sound deserved. But despite all of that, Crash is still fine. I still remain one of the biggest XCX fans within this mortal realm, and there is nothing you can do to disprove that. It may not be a boundary-pushing work of art, but Crash still serves. Just listen to Yuck. That song is literally so pussy slay. Charli XCX is still one of the best mothers out there. Good enough to make my mother's list. But I don't think there was enough done with Crash to make it into something truly special. 3 out of 5. But because I believe in gay rights, I am going to attach a 0.2 bonus multiplier to this score. All in the name of gay rights.
Gay rights!